Hi, this is Monty from MPV and welcome to another one of our detailed vehicle appraisals on a car that's just recently come into us. This is our lovely Honda Jazz 1.2 S model, 2013, covered 69,700 miles. Now I do normally take my photographs and videos a bit further down there, but it is quite sunny and I'm getting quite a lot of glare through the camera I'm using, so apologies if it's quite dark and a bit shady. And again, I'm on a main road, so you will get lots of people driving past. It's just one of those things, so I'll try and be as brief as possible. But she's in a beautiful kind of like russet brown, lovely condition car, so I'm going to briefly walk around it and give you a more detailed view very shortly. Now I'm not too sure if you'll pick up the colour better here. Now being it's the S model, you will have only wheel trims on the car, so no alloy wheels, air conditioning, but you know, electric windows, electric mirrors, stuff like that, everything you're going to really need in a car. Now this this car, one thing that sort of tells me or shows me that someone's really looked after a car is when you look at the tyres. You've got Goodyear tyres all the way around. They've not skimped on the tyres. Sometimes when you see, you know, some of the cheaper makes, sometimes people are running on a budget, but when you see you've got Goodyear tyres all the way around, it gives you a bit more confidence in the vehicle. So lovely condition car. We had one or two little trolley dents either side because it is like a little city kind of town car. We've had them all dressed on the vehicle. Super cheap to run. I think taxes on this particular model, even though for a 1.2, is £150 a year. But in terms of fuel consumption, you'll be getting 50-60 miles per gallon. Super reliable. Great little cars these are, and I've sold plenty of them. Customers do generally love them. Now, since she's been in our ownership, now she is due an MOT very shortly, we'll get that done. Since she's been in our ownership, we looked at the previous MOT history, and I think a couple of years ago it needed rear brake pads and discs, and they've been done already prior to us doing it. But we fitted new front brake pads and discs because they were on the current MOT. When the guys done a safety check for me, they noted that they hadn't been replaced, but we've had them done, so you don't need to have them done. All right, now she's covered 69,700 miles. She's not a brand new car. She is 10 years of age. You're going to have a few little stone chips here and there, but nothing major. I've addressed all them anyway. So that is all good. I'd like to think it's all good anyway. Wheel trims are absolutely fine. I think one or two of them had, I think it was this side here, had a few little scuffs on them. And what we've done, we've just rubbed the wheel trims down and had them repainted, so it just doesn't look all a bit ugly, you know. We know it's not a brand new car, but we want to try and, it's not a new car, I totally get it, but the next new owner, it will be their new car. So that's the way we look at it. Now, please feel free to read some of my reviews on Auto Trader. They're genuine, verified purchase reviews. Some customers might mention my name. I'm Monty. I'm here on my own. I work for myself. Very small dealer, but all my cars I keep, it's about 15 cars, 18 cars. They're all hand-picked, selected cars. Some I buy private from private individuals. Some I have as dealer part exchanges, etc. So let's have a look inside there. Oh, lovely condition car. 2 electric windows at the front, manual at the back. Seats are in fantastic condition. You've got this kind of black and sort of blue colour. It's really hard to make out. I think some of the pictures might even make it look worse, to be fair. And then you've got a bit of the kind of shadows, what have you, coming from the trees. That's what you can see there. But 5-speed manual transmission. Air conditioning is super cold. Lovely big screen, big sort of radio on there, so nice and sort of laid out. You haven't got loads of buttons all, you know, whacked together. You've got your electric mirrors, an adjustment on here. Wipers on this side, indicators on the left hand side. Still has the original Jazz mats in the car. In the back. Now, a lot of the times these cars tend to be used for, you know, town cars, and they'll tend to be, the seats will get ruined with baby seats, things like that. We haven't had that in this car at all. It's all fine, all good. No nasty digs or dents or anything like that. You might have a few little touch-ups that I've done, but it's to be expected because of the age of the car. Show the boot. It's all good in there as well. Hopefully that all looks good to you. Let's just have a look under there. And then you've got, now this car doesn't have a spare wheel, but they've got such a large section in here, you can remove all that and put a spare wheel in it. But a lot of these cars don't come with spare wheels nowadays. They've got these kind of pump up kits, haven't they? If you wanted a spare wheel, they're about 50 to 80 pound on eBay. We can certainly help anybody to try and locate one if that's something you really wanted. Show you the back seats. Now again, I don't know how much of this is picking up. This all looks pretty blue to me, but in here you've got like lots of white sections, which is, it is true, that's how it is, but it's really kind of deceiving when you look at it. It is actually quite light, and in the video it might look quite dark. Sorry, let's say that again. It's actually quite dark, not quite light. There we go. Hopefully that all looks good there. Door panels all fine. Cubby hole up here. Open that up. There we go. Cubby hole there. And then we've got book pack down there as well. Now I've been using this vehicle for the last week or so, just to make sure all is well. I've probably put about 150 miles on the car. I do that with all my cars. It's a lot easier, especially when you've got 15 to 18 cars and a dealer having 30 to 100 cars. You don't get to drive every single car. So I like to put 150 to 200 miles on everything, just to make sure all is well. All right, so if you're interested in this car, please don't hesitate to give me a call. I'm on 07525 35 36 37. This car will come with a 6-month warranty. It's a nationwide warranty. You can use it at any garage you want to. That is VAT registered and undertakes warranty work. All right, we don't charge you any admin fees, any documentation fees. The price that you see is the price that you pay. Many thanks, and hope to speak to you soon. Bye bye.